everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of my Ladakh trip. Today, we are riding from Sonmarg to Leh via the famous Zojila Pass. It's going to take us 7 hours, so here we go. Hey, so welcome to Zojila, and we are at 11,600 odd feet from the sea level. The view is just amazing, right? And as I'm sure as we go up, the view is gonna get even better, right? So here's some fact about Zojila. It's just an amazing place to be. They're trying to build a tunnel from Sonmarg into somewhere near Kargil, right? And that'll reduce the overall journey from 3 hours to 15 minutes, right? So that's going to be amazing. A lot of work happening. Hopefully, this gets completed in the next 2 3 years, and that then it becomes an all-weather road, and it'll be easier to travel during winter because now this is closed for around 7 months during the winter time. So when I did this, I mean, the approach road was really nice. There were some really good view, and I stopped pretty much like every 4 or 5 kilometers to take pics, right? But as I moved up towards the actual pass, this was the view, right? Beautiful valley, as you can see. That was the road that I came through, right? So this is at the top actually, but then there's a lot more to go, right? So even another 20 kilometers of riding left at least. But I could not resist myself, and stop to take photographs and a video of this place, right? So just a beautiful, amazing view, and the feel is just awesome. Yeah, okay, so this is the map, and it's the orange line that you see is where we are pretty much, right? And as we go forward, the roads are going to get a little more worse, and then eventually kind of become really, really good, right? So this is one stretch that I particularly felt was a bit risky, especially because of the narrow roads, right? And as you go forward, you realize that there are certain stretches where, if you're in a car, then it's really difficult, but on a bike it's manageable, right? But those narrow roads where you kind of look left and you feel that, okay, gotta slow down further, right? And then these big trucks come through and you're like, okay, where do I go, kind of thing. So it's risky, and you have to be really careful while you're crossing this kind of road, right? The pass itself is really nice. I mean, if you think about it, right? I mean, this is at an altitude of around 12,000 feet roughly, and is only open for a couple of months during summer, right? The entire of winter, this is closed for like roughly around 7 months. It's closed, and you've got temperatures to around minus 40 degrees, right? So you can imagine the kind of condition this is in during winters. So for BRO to build a road at this altitude and that kind of condition, and maintain it, is really wonderful. So hats off to BRO for that. For building this. At least I know it's not really one of the best roads to go on, but at least there is a road, better than a dirt track, right? So just amazing. You got to be careful. You got to be careful as you cross these little narrow stretches, and especially if there are trucks coming by, you have to just be careful, right? Otherwise, the view from the top is just amazing, right? You're going through some beautiful valleys. On your left, you will see nice valleys, and then it's just there's a stream running. The weather's very nice, especially in the summer. It's pretty nice, and then it just gives you feel that adventure, right? Tires, do not forget to put good tires, because this is the kind of road you will get. And if you don't have good tires, trust me, it's going to be really, really difficult for you. So have good tires, and just move on. This is I'm going to just fast forward as we go. This is around 20 kilometers of stretch that I have to cover, so I'm going to fast forward as much as I can into this, and then I will talk to you on the other side of the Zojila Pass. So moving on from Zojila Pass, as we move towards Kargil, the terrain starts changing, right? A lot of that greenery that we were seeing goes off. This is more of moonland, I would call it. The roads, of course, are much, much better on this stretch, and it continues to be like this throughout till Leh. So beautiful roads till Leh once you cross the Zojila Pass, right? And overall traffic, really low. I mean, I haven't seen, the 2 or 3 trucks that I was seeing. That's about it, right? But otherwise, a beautiful stretch of road. I was standing here for around 30-40 minutes, just admiring this beauty. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to head off to Kargil now, get some rest there, take a break. I definitely have to have lunch. Once I have lunch, then start off from Kargil towards Lamayuru and then onwards to Leh. So here we go. Okay, so after a super lunch and some good rest, I continued my journey towards Leh. And en route is the Lamayuru Monastery, a pretty famous monastery. And if you plan to stay here, there are a lot of homestays around. Fortunately, I could not, but this is definitely on my agenda the next trip. Right. Here's some information about the Lamayuru Monastery, and you can pull this up from Google as well, and it's got a lot of information around that. Once you cross the Lamayuru Monastery, then it to Leh is roughly around 100 kilometers, 104 kilometers, right? And the road's just awesome. This stretch was of around 15-20 odd kilometers. That plain straight road, mountains on both sides. I was cruising at around 100 kilometers per hour, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. Sky was like painted blue, right? Blue skies, awesome roads. I think this is what every biker dreams of, right? So yeah, rest of the road to Leh is pretty decent. No issues at all. Once you get into the city, it's just regular traffic. And then within the city, you've got to find a hotel. And I did not do any booking yet. I am going to do that once I reach Leh. And hopefully I can find a decent hotel to stay, because tomorrow is going to be a long journey. It is towards Somaruri, so I have to be prepared for that. So it's going to be hopefully I can get a good hotel and get some good rest. Okay, so the beauty of this place is such that you have to come here to experience this. I mean, the camera, may be really good, but it's not going to be able to capture what you're actually going to see, right? So do plan a visit here. It's an amazing place. Just breathtaking scenery. So I'm gonna end this video with some photographs and short clips of this place, right? And please let me know if there's anything additional that you need in terms of information. More than happy to share that. Do subscribe and like the video. If you feel that there's any things that I need to improve on, please let me know that as well, right? So thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.